We're going to speak about Sundowns. So Sundowns has been allowed to play in the AFL, the African Football League. For those who don't know, the African Football League is Africa's attempt to make the Super League concept viable. So Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, was the team that was chosen from SA to go take part in this tournament. One of 8 teams take part in this tournament that's going to be happening from the 11th of October, 10th of October, 11th of October, 10th of October to 11 November this year. There was a bit of an uproar because the PSL was saying, oh, Marakef Safa, you guys are letting us know late. Why are you guys letting us know so late? We can't allow this team to play this tournament because it's going to mess up our schedule. That month, that Sundowns can't play our tournament. But they have been given the green light. We have yet to hear how it's going to work logistically. From what I've seen, they're saying that some of the games will be rescheduled and things like that. They're allowing them that leeway. And in return, Sundowns launched their own kit, man. Navy blue and yellow. There we go with Uzungu there as one of the models. So I wanted to find out from you guys how you feel about the AFL. Later on, the fourth topic today is going to be Motsepe explaining the process of how they put the teams together. But now let's speak about Sundowns taking part in this. Like I said, if they win this tournament, give them a 75 million in the bag. Like, why should Sundowns prioritize the league over this thing? Will they be fine taking 2 teams? There's so many questions that we are going to talk about in this. So I'm going to let in the next panel, and we can speak a little bit about Sundowns' participation here in the African Football League, aka African Super League. Sinje, how are you doing?
Prachochi, man, you're right, man. Are you right?
No, I'm okay. From the banner account, every time you come on, I'm going to say it. Every time you come on. Tell me, Sinje, what do you think of Sundowns' participation in the African Football League? Now they've been allowed. Sinje, can you hear me? Heaven. Okay, let me see if Theo's here. Theo, are you with me? Guys, can you hear me? Am I breaking up?
Yeah.
Okay, I Theo.
Yes, we can hear you, but you're breaking up a bit.
Usinje akafuna ukukhuluma nami. So, Theo, tell me, what do you think of Isan? Welcome, firstly, but also, what do you think of Sundowns now being allowed to go into the AFL? Was it just a stunt from the PSL?
Yeah, I think. Good morning. Let me greet everyone in the panel and everyone. Hey, Izolo Chiefs winning, and the Bangakalabatin Izolo winning. So celebrate the card. But to go back to your topic, it's a very interesting topic. As far as I'm concerned, guys, we need to congratulate the Sundowns, guys. We need to congratulate them. At least now, imagine they are getting on the program in October, in the Springbok, so now Landela. But to go back to the topic, I think we need to let them go and play, guys. We need to let them go and represent us. Sundowns is one of the best teams that we have here in South Africa. So I feel like, PSL, they were being greedy at some point, because let Sundowns go and compete. Let Sundowns go and, display what they've been displaying with KEF. Let them go and challenge themselves in a way, because that will also motivate Namanya player, teams like the Pirates, Chiefs, to dig deep. So I think you should let them go and play.
But then, is this man just lining Sundowns' pockets now? I mean, they won the league, they're taking part in the CAF Champions League, they're now playing in the African Football League. Should it be allowed? Should it be allowed? And also moving people around from their schedules. Yeah, man. What's going on, guys?
When it comes to money, guys, we need to be honest. In Sundowns, as you said, statistics now maybe ngasazi ukuthi Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
OT.
I think something's wrong there. I think something's wrong there.
I think it's a network glitch or something.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Flo corner.
Okay, can you? Okay.
Hola.
So, Tingalenda by AFL, Sundowns playing in the African Football League. Lucrative, eight teams. They could win a lot of money. Hey, man, guys. Velile, can you hear me?
Mr. OT, one thing I'm not issue is that Ustafa no PSL made a good call by Tete teams.
Guys, I don't know what's happening. Is my sound okay? Are we good? Flo? Velile, I'm going to come to you. Velile, I'm going to come to you. How are you, my brother?
Eh, ngiyaphila kunjani mntaka baba?
No, I don't know what's happening, man. Ngati network is sha sonke. Tell me, Velile, welcome firstly. But also,
Thank you.
AFL, na PSL, yeah, right, no, guys, we don't want these guys. Hey, what, you guys are doing, only to agree later on. Was it the right decision for EPSL to allow Sundowns and Kev to play, for Sundowns to play this tournament?
Okay, first of all, ngibulise bonke abafowethu lapho. Singakaye ekudeni, siqale ngoLesihlanu ngikutshelile. On Friday. Siqale lapho. Ukuthi ikhehla leliyana alisisindawo.
Yeah.
Told you. So, angazi noma nisafuna ukuzama niye ngaye ku-AFCON sesiyobona khona kodwa nje hayi. Ngiyala.
Yeah, you go Bruce, man, hands off, you go Bruce, hands off.
Yeah. Ayikho inkinga kodwa anizwani neqiniso umthethweni. So akulungile. Yabo. So coming to African Super League, I saw it coming after a press conference President Motsepe on, I think it was Wednesday last week, whereby he had to outline yonke into and the criteria that was used to select our team, and then suddenly there is an emergency meeting at Parktown. And so yeah, I saw it coming. But yes, our biggest problem with our soccer bosses and soccer president, they are just hypocrites here in South Africa. Because they voted against, if let's say they had no information whatsoever before the previous meeting, they voted against Sundowns participating on this tournament. They said majority of them, they voted against. But now suddenly they approve it. So it shows, first of all, if they say they didn't have enough information, why do you vote for something if our information died?
Yeah.
So I think that it's a matter of pleasing which one, pleasing Khoza, because some of them are against Khoza, some of them are against Motsepe, instead of just addressing the issue, because you are born namaj, siyalwa thina sama-supporter about ama promotional payoffs, ne? Njalo makuphela season.
Yeah.
But those guys, the same chairmen of first division na PSL, they are the ones who are voting for this thing.
Yes.
Because they know ukuthi once mangu PSL, even number 15, the option of playoff, they vote against, they won't listen. They are the one who are voting for the playoffs. So, but Sundowns is a good thing. I believe they have a good squad. They'll represent us well. But I'm just worried here because it's not my big fire. Go on, my chairman, my team. Masekumele kupostpone game wayo bengibadla Sundowns amove uzobeza futhi bazosibabuye uzobeza because they're just one.
But then tell me, how much of this was genuine concern from PSL about the fixtures getting moved, and how much of it was just a power move just to remind the Safa ukuthi hey masipuna nje singevala lento?
No, we know about this thing here, power between Khoza and Jordaan, and that one is there for everyone to see. And Khoza is in charge of a PSL. Now, as the chairman, he will always feel as if like a product here is the best one, is run professionally and is compared to Isafa. But that's confused because we know those power thing. And then we've got this other guys or now they fully participate on these things, like I'm a chairman or my team, the other 16 team, like all the 22. 16 from NFD, and 16 from Igugu Premier League. Once now, Bangakala serious, then maybe we'll see changes. Because otherwise they are complaining with Khoza but come elections now, Motsepe will be the one saying, I re-endorse with Khoza. Bazolandela football. Angeke basho ukuthi hayi Khoza has been there for bayolandela football. So we put it that we just love soccer and then we love our team. And I think we have to follow initiative decision that they are taking. But I'm happy with Sundowns. But I think they will represent us well.
So
besides Umsindo zobakhona masekumele nje league la. Yeah.
Umsindo ama-Twitter 57 but asikho lapho. Anyway.
Awuzobakhona.
What do you think of this new kit ebayilonchile? Now they're experimenting ama-colors now. Almost Bauma Springboks now.
Yeah.
What do you think of this kit?
No, that's a beautiful kit. It's a beautiful kit. But remember, could influence a technical sponsor because remember now, but they are running a business. So for every investment that they do in a specific team, they get a return in their investment. Surely that kit will be used on Africa. It's home away or is it?
It's home away. It's two legs. It's two legs for each.
It's 2 legs. So
it's 2 legs for each level.
Because last time there was a proposal of a month, I don't know, in one country, I don't know, Saudi Arabia or what was it?
Yeah.
So we say comment we don't know but I'm happy ikhiti yabo yihle kakhulu. Ngayithenga nje ukuthi ngiyigqoke nje ngichaza khona umunye usisi of Sundowns engimfuna just chamanyana.
But is this the start? And just on the side, is this the start of Sundowns starting now? Masenzi from these things. Should they be worried? Good soon now. Watching some chips.
Ingazi amazambaneni ayasukela abanye abantu lesingayikhulumi but angazi ngabo but bona they're like a real brand. You can see the way basebenza ngakhona. The team is run professionally, they do their things professionally. Sometimes angimangali if they have to even to play away. They can even travel even 5 days before a match kicks off. Already they've got their people on the other side. Things are run smoothly. You know who's doing what there, who's in charge of this, and also marketing yabo, you know who's there. Of which sometimes nokuba jealous because mangabheke team yami, the only person I know is Khundla who coach no Khoza kuphela. I know Khoza as a chairman, who coach. Laba abanye awusikhipha bakhona bathi is an elder of the team but angimazi wethani. Mangabuza yini manginike definition omsebenzi wakhe ukuthi yini I don't know.
Free roll. Executive.
Yeah, but makuwiniwe cup uzobona bonkosana baya ebolanda my check but ukuthi yini team I don't know. At least nina niyazi ukuthi team kababa intombazana endala qala umfo omdala kusidade wabo kuzumdade wabo omunye bonke banama rule niyazi ubani ayingalekithi ndoda ayi.
Hayi man, at least niyawina man, now kunwina amacup. Let me go to Usinje. Sinje, are you back, my brother?
Actually, I just want to call, very important call, but I'm back.
Nothing's more important than this, but it's fine. Tell me, was this a real thing from the PSL? Was it a real concern about fixtures being moved, being told late? Or was it just another stunt, as Urivo put it in the comments? Was it just another stunt to prove again, good day, guys, if we want to sngevala lento?
No, but I know for some reason, I do think that it was a genuine concern. Because you must understand when you are moving fixtures you are not just tampering with Sundowns, you are tampering with the rest of the PSL team because Sundowns are not playing around. Do you know what I mean? There's a certain team that are out there that now they have to play out of schedule and out of rhythm as well. So for me, that was a very genuine concern on my side, that you must understand that if now you have to play Sundowns, you have to play them out of rhythm, you have to play them out of sequence.
And costs, and hotel costs and what costs, you have to replan.
And football is sequential. You can't just be playing randomly and sporadically as well. It must be within a particular rhythm as well. So I think it was a genuine concern from the PSL because it is not only affecting Sundowns, it affects the rest of the teams as well. And I think that is why the rest of the PSL chairmen had to be involved in this. And on my view, I think it was a genuine concern. Maybe they use a genuine concern to maneuver a power trip, if you could put it that way, to say that you must remember that I too am a boss of a particular movement as well, from the PSL side. As far as whether it is a good, I listened to Patrice speaking about this, and he also is quite concerned. And unfortunately, he can't put teams that he wants to put there because they have to.
That. That's my last topic for today. We're coming to that.
I think it's a good thing. I think it will serve as a good motivation. But after listening to Gavin Hunt, speaking about playing in Africa from Wits and playing the difference between playing in Africa while you're at Wits that lacks resources and Chiefs. And Chiefs that has resources in terms of flights, in terms of travel, in terms of booking, in terms of freshness, in terms of depth and squad, in terms of everything. I think Sundowns is for me, even if I had to pick a team, I would still pick Sundowns because of the resources and the depth of the squad to be able to go and play in Africa and also play 2 leagues in Africa and also be competitive in South Africa as well. I think they are the team, in my view, regardless of form. They have the money. I'm not sure if Patrice have money. Do they have a private jet? I don't think so. I think Mamelodi is Banyana, but it has collapsed. Sundowns, I think Sundowns are the only team that have the money. They've got the resources. They've got the squad.
But then, isn't that part of the argument against the AFL that Sundowns has the money, has the squad, has all of that stuff? Now they get a chance to win even more money, even more everything. I mean, the league, as I said earlier, the league is 15 million if you win the DSTV Prem. If you win the AFL, the last numbers I checked, if you win the AFL, that's 75 million rand. That's going to come straight back into Sundowns' pockets. Plus CAF Champions League on top.
But look, I think if you look at it from a perspective of saying, one, I think it will force the DSTV Premiership also to up the game. I think now we should be at a point whereby if you win the league, if you win the league, at least now it's supposed to be 50 million. You cannot be telling me about 15 million. I think by now with the DSTV Premiership, you have to be earning 50 million if you get number 1.
Okay.
To get what I'm trying to say, we can't be speaking about about 15 million. You play the whole league and come back with 15 million. That's absolutely nonsense. They should have raised the stake by now. And I think this is going to force them to do that. This league is going to force them because now Chiefs and I like that now Chiefs and Pirates, Chiefs in particular Chiefs, now they have to pull up their socks. Now they have to pull up their socks because that's where the money is. Where Sundowns is playing, that is where the money is.
Okay, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I'm still in two minds about it. I'm still in two minds about it.
The kid. And the kid. Let me just I'll finalize with the kid. The kid. Look, I don't think they're going to venture into making this a business. Business for who? I want to buy 57. Who's going to buy those things? 57 people. Even the 57 that they have, they don't buy the new kit. They're still wearing old Sundowns kit.
The 2015-16 kit.
So you can't be telling me that they are making this to get their supporters. Sundown supporters, they don't like giving out money.
They're waiting for Motsepe to buy each of them. Can I buy 57? Yeah. Motsepe can buy them each a kit and give it away. You know he likes to do things like that.
I think that maybe that's how they're going to make the stadium blue. Hey, imagine a blue stadium. Hey, thank goodness PSL they don't have this rugby rule of adhering to people that are colorblind. Otherwise, this kid was not going to be approved. This one. But in all honesty, I wish them all the best. I wish them all the best. I think they're going to do good. I want them to do good. What I will say is that I hope we as South African football lovers, we will support them as they venture into this particular trophy. When they have games, we will go and support them, and so that
then they win the trophy. Then Bas Chigel.
It's fine, Mama Chigele. Because in order for this,
we are all South African. Chigi, they win and it changes everything.
But I think to make this thing more viable and more interesting, they need the rest of the country to support it.
Okay.
They need, in particular, Chiefs fans. There's no excitement in football without Chiefs fans. So I would like us to support
Motsepe
this particular initiative. And so the Motsepe knows, and Motsepe knows. So we, in order to create a buzz and a vibe around the tournament, so that it gets the necessary publicity that it deserves, it needs the rest of the South Africans, because we know if Sundowns tweet about this trophy, nothing is going to happen. But if Chiefs tweet about it, the whole world will see it. You get what I'm trying to say? Like Sundowns.
Hey, I'm closing it off now. You guys,
one line, and then I'm gonna say, as far as the I think the Black Label Cup should be a pre-season cup. They should not be playing this thing during the. I think they should start with it
December.
before everything else. Yeah, or no. When the league starts in the middle of when the league starts, all the teams can come in, money 6 million yabo, then we start the league. We can't be winning 8 million and go back to 6 million here. We must start the one with the least money, and then we progress until the last one. Have a good day, gents.
No, thank you, Stinje. Thank you so much, Stinje.